Hello everyone, welcome back. Oh, what was that? A glitch. Welcome back to Demo's Beatbox channel. And today we're in Minecraft, which is gonna be a thing here also on the channel. We'll be building some uh but I think it's probably gonna be some random builds, although I will be using the channel's aesthetic, which is more of like a Crimson Scarlet, like dark vibe. But you know, we'll see how it goes. And yeah, I guess we can begin now. So also I'm using complementary Unbound as my shaders. There will also be a little bit of lag, which my computer is hogwash, so you know, lag on almost completely vanilla Minecraft. I mean, it is what it is. So whenever I travel, there will be lag. I'm sorry about this information, but we'll have to deal with that for the time being. Now, I do want to locate some kind of peak or like mountain or something. Let's do mountain peak. This one right there. So we'll let the world generate as we speak here. Now obviously this isn't an amplified world, so when it says peak, it's a small peak. Okay, so I'm like hacking. Oh, it's like a crater. Oh, that's pretty neat. I think I might build it in here. This is like a nice area. Maybe over here, or like on the side of the mountain. I think I'll build something here. So now we just got to select our blocks, and we're gonna bust out. In which case, I might use some darker like blackstone or something along those lines, or maybe just some deep slate. I'll grab some of these different deep slate like blocks, and then I'll probably bust out some blackstone at some point. But I think the overall structure will keep it as a deep slate. Now, what am I thinking? What do I want to build here? Probably a tower of some sort, like a dark tower or something like this. Which I guess I'll plant the base here, so we'll make it 6, 7, 8. 12, 13, 14, 15. Maybe 15 blocks, which means it needs to be. Actually, we'll just do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's the. I just punched the mic. Sorry about that, guys. I just crafted up the base. So now I guess I'll fill in this area here. We'll cut to when I finish this because this is gonna take some time. Alright, there we go. So now we got the base of the structure of the Great Tower, and we've also got this flat surface, which I will end up filling up with some tiles. Now I think I need to set it today, so let me hack and think that's what we'll do. We'll have 3 to 4 different floors. We'll have like couple like 4 towers or something like this around the edges that are smaller than this one. Something like this. Yeah. So here's the base of it. I think I want to build this just up in some way. So we'll build up like physics. Maybe a 7th block. And then we'll connect it to the edge here. So we got 1st floor, which I'll probably have like some stairs or something going up to this, which means that we'll have to do some very mild deforestation here. So I'll just clean up these trees and come back to you when that's done. Alright, so we've cleaned up the trees that were obscuring, being a pain. Oh, actually, yeah, there's one more tree over here, but this will be quick. So what we'll do is I think we'll have like 4 massive like gateways, I guess. So we'll have like 1 door here. So like, this is 13. So maybe just have like the door here. The center's there. Like that. Alright. Which means that I think I'll make this taller. Like this. Now we're gonna figure out the proportions of the door. This is a bit stubby, so what I can do is make this just taller in general. Like that. And then we'll do the same on each side is what I'm sort of thinking here. Although I think I will just do something a bit along the lines of this, and then we'll bust out some of these stairs. I think I'll use the deep slate brick stairs just to add a little bit of detail so it doesn't look cubic. And then we'll add some supports, I guess we can call these. Like so. Bust down this entire wall, and we'll do the same. So I'll quickly go and slap the same door design on each side, and I'll get back to you once that's done. Alright, there we go. So we've got our doorways. I forgot to put the stairs in, but that's fine. I'll do that real quick. But yes, we have the doors, I guess we'll say. What I'll do here is I'll just fill these in, maybe with some different some different blocks. Something like this, just to add a little bit more depth, detail to these actual walls here, because then it just looks a bit bland and you don't want that. You want it to have some style, aesthetic, yes. Style and aesthetic. And then we'll have build out the. We'll see what we do with the doors, because I think we've got to make them a bit better overall. That's a bit vague, but and then I can actually I'll bust out some lighting in which maybe I could use magma as light, and then some shroom lights or something like this. Honestly, not too sure. Maybe some campfires. Let me bust out a campfire. Because this creates light, right? Oh, it glows. Oh, that's actually crazy good. This gives off light, which could be quite nice. Magma block. Look at that. That is satisfying as hell. Maybe I'll use magma as like a block on this build. Let's remove these like so. So now we have the doors. I think I'll just build a staircase out from here. Using these. Let me make these tiled. I think I'll do this, and then this. So something along those lines. Oh, I want these to be tiled. Like so, and then we'll just slap some of these down, and then build tiles out like this. And then this is similar. Similarly, we'll do the same over here. Like so. Do a bit of terraforming while I'm at it. Like that. That's a bit weird. Let me just add a grass there. And then we'll slap those right there. Maybe I could angle these. I think I'll do that. That was quite nice. Yeah, there we go. So now we've got those, and I'll do the same. over here. Alright, there we go. So we got the entrances. The entrances. Thank you, game, for saving the world. And then I'll do something like this. Maybe I could make it out of magma or something. Something like that. And then obviously this will probably be double layered. So yes. And then here I think I'll put a beacon. Beautiful. So now we have ourselves a beacon of red going through our base. I'll cover these. Like that. And then I think I'll just build here. On each of these and turn this into like a second floor. And then what we'll do is before we make the second floor, we'll detail the first floor. Like the walls and things. So let me just make these. These like plots of land made out of deep stone tiles. There we go. So there's the basis here. Now we gotta slap some detailing. So let me go down to here. And I don't think I'll use polish. I think I'll end up using a lot of chisel and tiles. So let's grab some tile stuff, tile walls, and cracked tiles. Actually, not cracked tiles. This. And yeah. I think that's good. Got everything we need here, and I'll grab some of these magma blocks. Doesn't produce light, which is completely fine. It does give a bit more texture. Walls and things, and I guess we can do the same here in the center, and then we'll see where that goes. How did you just miss that completely? Okay. Something along those lines. Although I think I'm gonna connect these somehow, kind of like this. Make it feel like it's connected in some way. Because right now it's just two decorative lines. hovering near each other. Yeah, that looks nice. I like that. And then inside, I think I'm actually gonna put, is there any like red blocks that I can bust out? What if I, okay, let me test something. Oh, Jesus, sorry. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let me grab the dirt back. And then what are these tiles? Make some like runes on the ground. Something like this. And we got some runes on the ground. Which I get, which adds some aesthetic to this. I think I'm gonna add. What does shroom light look like? Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I like that. I like the sound it makes too. What? It's a pretty good sound. That's a very satisfying sound. Let's turn this into... It's so resonant. It's such a resonating sound. Which is quite nice. Okay. Now I can bust out these, and we'll try and find out a way to kind of detail this. Yeah, something like this. Oh, I need to make that one lower. Actually, I think I'll keep it there so I can put this one. Yes. Have it in like a descending order like this. Well, I like how that looks. What if I make it like that? Like that. Like that. Like that. Yeah, that's good. This is what, 1.5? This is 2. So let's make it... let's make this 1.5, make this one 2, and then make this one 1.5. Oh yes, I like that. Yeah, there we go. I like it. has a bit more identity, which is quite nice. And then what I can do is I can actually extend it down some. Can I extend it down here? Yeah, one. Okay, great. I would like to see game. I think I'll do this around the top. Let's see how this looks. That's pretty interesting, I think. Ooh. Oh, why does that look so weird? What the hell? What the hell? And I guess in the intersections of each of these, I can true hide it. Like so. That's pretty good. We'll leave it there for now, and we'll build out this secondary floor here, which in this case, let's see here. Is there any blocks I can use to maybe just deep slate tile walls? That just what? Well, I mean, I'll take it. Heck yeah. Now this'll burn you dead. Does a carpet stop magma? Let me test. No, it doesn't. Okay. That ain't gonna work. Instead, I think I'm gonna just something like that. Yeah, that could be interesting. And then I'll build it out one from the edge here. Kind of like this. So it'd be here, 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 here. Something along those lines. There, there, there. Make it one inner. And then just build it up. I do like how this is looking right now. I'm still very confused at how a beam of light can pierce through a very thick hard stone wall, but you know, I ain't gonna mess around with that because the laws of physics in Minecraft make no sense. How did I build one extra there? They gotta do something like this. So they're a bit different. Can I place oh, well, no, I can't. That answers that question. I guess here I can add like a stair lining to the edge. How's this look? Like that better. Let's remove this lower staircase. No, it feels very thick at the top whenever I put that staircase down. Okay. And so here I might just be able to something around like this. Should I use glass? Wait, tinted glass? Since when is tinted glass a thing? Say what? Is that just the same as black stained glass? Or is it slightly different? Interesting. Well, I think I use this because I like how this looks. So I'm gonna just fill up these sections real quick with this tainted glass, and I'll get back to you all after that's done. There we go. So like that. And then what I can do is like grab like an orange stained or like a red stained and then some magma. Add like some detail of like corruption. From like the runes. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. This is a bit too squarical though. There we go. It's actually not bad. I like that. What happens if I put a campfire on this? That doesn't even make no sense, yeah. No. I need like a light source. I think these are the light sources. Now, chains could be quite nice to have. So let's grab like iron chain and just keep that. Something along these lines. What if instead of a light, I do something like this? What? You can put a chain on the side? What? That's actually funny though. Yeah, something like this. It actually works quite nicely. What happens if you put like... Oh, scheiße. What is the difference between this? Oh, it's just a blue flame instead. Okay. That's completely fair. Add some smoke details. I forgot that smoke literally doesn't exist. It just goes through. It just goes through the blocks. That's actually funny as hell. What if I do this? That's interesting. And then, ooh, voila that. Although, will I like it when I look at the big picture? Oh, I do. Ooh, that's pretty neat. It actually comes up through the... Oh, that's actually funny because that's... Oh, that's so great. Okay. It's going quite nicely here. Let's close it in. Here. And then deep slate tiles all around. Yeah, let's fill it up. Wow. Was? Oh, doing space engineer stuff now. Breaking blocks when we ain't supposed to, yeah. So if I move it up there, then what should be happening? Is this? So let me modify. Okay, alright. Yeah. I thought that's pretty good. And from here, we'll build up one more, I think, from here. Something like this, I think, is kind of what I'm thinking here. That's really quite satisfying. Okay, well there we go. We've done the base and the first floor outside. So I think let me grab a screenshot of it. There we go. So now if I click on this, it'll pop that up. Very nice, very nice. Okay, I'll keep that real quick. And yeah, so we've done some pretty good work here. As you can see, we've got some. Oh, let me turn down the render distance because goodness me, I can't speak when I'm teleporting everywhere. Yes, I have. We've built the outside quite nicely of this base layer here. And then we've also detailed up this first section here. Now, obviously, this is not like the final product. We'll have some modifications and things to do in the next episode, but it is very good progress. So yes, thank you for just chilling out, joining me to build this this very nice dark tower here for my channel, using my channel aesthetic. And well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have fun and have a fantastic day.